Well, looks like I'm doing this on the regs, so might as well have a theme song.
Now get your boots, hang your coat for this
Dungeons and Dragons.
on a phone just for pictures of this.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Make it rain if you wanna see some.
Dungeons and Dragons. Through some miracle, the Dragnanigans have managed to organise not only a drinking contest, but a fight, all on the same day.
That's because every time someone calls and requests a meeting with you, I always schedule it for March 31st.
Why?
Because I didn't think March 31st existed.
We wake up and have a hearty meal for breakfast.
When I was hungry, I would say to my grandparents, may I please have bread?
We find at the Moe Trowie a stage is being set up, steins are being laid out. We've got a few hours before our encounter begins. Kai-san learns the history of Ariton. We head to the Oxcross Merchants Guild to take part in a fight with some monsters. We're asked to introduce ourselves.
Do you know what we are? We're fucking
Dragnanigans.
aren't we?
Fucking Nanigans.
Fucking.
And before long, it's our turn for the fight. A manticore emerges from the bow of the ship. The manticore is powerful, but we get in a few good shots. Kai-san is hit hardest, however, and faints.
I will remember you. Will you remember?
Odeon saves him, though. With a powerful blow from Juno, the manticore is defeated.
My new prison is shame.
My new prison is shame!
What's he saying?
He said my new prison is shame.
We wait around a little while before we're called out for a second fight against a 17-foot-tall giant. It's another tough fight, but Lokiana manages to absolutely ruin the giant over a single set of attacks. The crowd goes nuts, starts chanting our name, and merch is available. Promo code MURDER.
Later that same evening.
We arrive for the drinking game. The quality of the beer doesn't seem that great.
Complex notes of fruit, floral, and nut in my butt? What?
But we're going to give it a go anyway.
Yeah, are you excited about our
Drinking game.
how much fucking
Beer.
we're gonna get? You are gonna be fucking
Drunk.
and we're gonna get
Beer.
everything.
So I don't have the time to animate an entire drinking game, so the drinking game will be represented by a Vogue ball.
And don't fuck it up.
Look around, everywhere you turn is heartache. It's everywhere that you go. You try everything you can to escape the pain of life that you know. All else fails and you long to be something better than you are today. I know a place where you can get away. It's called a dance floor, and here's what it's
Comes down to the wire. But Juno wins it for us.
She's got a point. She's an icon. She's a legend. And she is the moment. Now, come on now.
Celebrating our victory, the Dragnanigans share a few rounds with the patrons of the Moe Trowie. Odeon confronts a creepy guy watching on and gives the worst intimidation check in D&D history.
Stop! I could have dropped my croissant!
Lokiana, however, has a small discussion with him wherein he tells her, "Little Sparrow, you've been naughty. Fleeing town had everyone on edge. I hope you had a good reason." And she tells him that the job she went on went south. The gentleman is from a gang called the Razors, who do the dirty work for the Order of the Hidden Blade. Rick approaches Stafford and congratulates him for winning. They share a kiss.
Gay rights!
The next morning, Lokiana and Juno wake up hungover, while the rest of the gang seems fine.
Are you drunk on the spirit of Christmas? It's this cheap, high-proof brandy I found. I hope it's not seasonal.
We head to Ariton. The ride is mostly uneventful, though we do manage to avoid some fights along the way. We get caught up in a fight in an overturned wagon, which turns out to be an ambush. The fight goes down as normal, and I've done enough animating for you dweebs this week. Juno does have a cool moment, though, where she catches an arrow, but the throwback is a bit,
Wishing and hoping and thinking and praying.
The worst ever.
like that. We learn that they're after Rick, who's wanted by Judius Betroy. This moment links Rick's and Odeon's paths together.
And that's what you missed on Glee.
I mean, look at what I've accomplished. Do you see him? Do you think a depressed person could make this? No.